station, see me live. If you're new here for the first time, make sure you hit subscribe of the notification bell so you never miss me going live each and every day for the last several months. And come walk with me wherever you're on the world. I'm walking here on the track. Got down a little late today, had a busy day, and just tracking my good choices and to stay on track, if you will. So I had some health issues, took Advil and vomited blood, went through me in 2 different ways, almost died. That's my story. I was in the hospital and they didn't know if I had cancer or an ulcer. I didn't have any of that, thank God, but they made me get on Nexium for 10 years, and I had side effects from that, like bone loss, got off of it, thank God. Found some naturopaths talking about this high impact ginger turmeric muscadine, got on that, and been tracking ever since. And just I've been walking for a while and started going live about a few months ago. Was in a wellness quest last fall with a app called the Step Up app. And on that Step Up app, we were challenging each other and kind of friendly competing, if you will, walking. And my goal was to walk 10,000 steps. And I saw people doing 10 miles. I started doing 10 miles. I said, wow, look at this. And winter hit Boston. It was really rough. And so I wasn't able to walk this winter. I was planning on going to the mall and stuff, but it didn't happen. But anyway, I've been walking and doing it diligently, like I said, live here every day for like 3 months or more so far. And just making good choices. So last night, I had the AC on and I'm sleeping. It got really cold. I think I hit the 50s, shut the AC off. I had to get the blankets out. I was just so cold. I couldn't believe it because, we kind of went from, in Boston, we went from like no spring. It was kind of like cold to like super, super hot with this heat wave that was just so crazy. And it's warm today, but not like it was. It was just such a bad heat wave. It was almost like the middle of July and I couldn't take it. So anyway, last night I was freezing and then I was like so cold. I had a bunch of blankets on. I was like, what's wrong with me? And then I got up a little bit, did a little bit of work. I said, okay, I can't sleep now. I'm not going to fight it. And I stayed for about 20 minutes, wished some people happy birthday on Facebook and stuff like that, posted some of my things on my wellness quest groups that I have an accountability group. By the way, it's complimentary for anybody to join. You can message me and we keep each other accountable for our wellness journey. And so I messaged them and went back to bed. And then I had a gig today. I'm a balloon artist. So I've been doing this event, I think, since before 2013. They think I've been there for 20 years. So it was great. Big shout out to the Scandinavian Living Center in Newton. I love those people. And so I twisted, came home, had dinner, and kept keto. I had a shake today, had all my supplements, and then I had 2 eggs tonight. And I had another concoction with another mix of natural B vitamins, pro and prebiotic, and greens called Nutri HG. Amazing stuff. And I feel great. I feel alive. It's amazing. So it's like 7:20 p.m. here in Boston. People are hanging out here. Yesterday, I was walking here earlier. It was like nobody on the track but me. So you never know when I'm going to be here. And you never know when you're going to be there to walk. And I hope that this inspires you to take a walk and get moving and take your health seriously and to monitor it and to just get on track. And, those decisions, those small decisions really add up. They really add up. And, I am feeling really good overall. But, again, my sleep again got interrupted in a sense because it was like I was freezing, right? And I'm very sensitive, I think, to the sleep thing. Last week I was chatting about how we lost power and we lost the internet and the circuit went out. It was a big loud noise and it just screwed me all up. I got woken up. I was like, I think I'm becoming a deeper sleeper. If something wakes me up, then I need to go back to bed and take a moment and just listen to myself. But sometimes, I don't know about you, if you can relate to this. Sometimes when you fight with your sleep, sometimes it's best to like stay up for a minute and do what you have to do and then get rested again, get comfortable so you can have that deep sleep. Sleep is so important. your movement's important, what you're eating is so important. All makes a difference to me. Staying off of that sugar, you know, is so key. And I focus on keto slash paleo, which I think is the best way to eat. And we've been sharing some of these things in the wellness group. And I know, big shout out to Lucy and Blanca. They have kids that um, have stomach issues, pain. And I know Blanca shared her son had gluten issues. And I believe that we all have issues from our food. They screwed up our food. They started messing with the cows, feeding them, grains. They're supposed to eat hay or grass. That's why I see grass fed everywhere. Hello there. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Okay. No one's listening, though. That's funny. See you later. Uh, so funny. I love the entertainment. I'm an entertainer, too. So we welcome everybody here that is of age. And but it is all about wellness in here, and that's what my avatar is. So if you're not working on your wellness, thanks for the visit. It helps me. So with my station, thanks for whatever comments you say. It always helps me. So I don't care what you say, and I'll ignore stupidity. But anyway, with that said, um, you know, I am really feeling good, and my goal is to be accountable and using YouTube as such a great tool. There's been many people around the world that have joined uh, the station, and I appreciate that, and sharing with me their wellness journey, and I appreciate that as well. And if you are inspired to walk and you're going to start a wellness channel, I will love to subscribe to and hear your story as well. But I'm going to tell you right now, your health and your wellness is the most important thing no matter what's going on. I'm self-employed, money's important too, okay? But your health is everything, right? So, and if you ever had a life changing experience of almost dying like I did, you wake up and realize that. And you don't want to wake up when it's too late. So, my message is wake up and make those decisions to be healthy and don't talk stupid, okay? Because, our words are what we have. And, and I choose to be around positive people. I choose to watch what I say. I have friends that I love, and they say some things that are crazy sometimes. I have some friends going through some serious stuff. And I believe that you attract things to you, like the law of attraction. What you say is what you get. I believe that the mind is very powerful. What you control in your schedule and those small choices, they add up. What choices are you making that are adding up to be healthier? Are you making the decision to make your health a priority and get walking and start tracking and adding up the little wins? Or are you going to wait till it's too late? Something happens and you almost die and end up in the hospital like I did. So what is it going to take, right? So anyway, all good stuff. Oh, this is so funny. Anyway, so our gut, our digestion, right? I was listening to our call last night. We had uh, a call with one of our captains. They were talking about grouping foods together and how they work better for the digestion and the gut, and I do believe that. But I can tell you this: I had a mentor that saved my life because I almost died. And he said, and he worked with many naturopaths. He went to medical school himself, and in medical school they teach very little about nutrition. He said this: from the food of the cows, okay, being fed grains to eat, okay, to the GMOs in the 90s. And if you can do the research on PubMed, I can talk about this all the time. Every disease has been through the roof since 1990 to 2026. Don't believe me? Go and research it. Okay, and people are getting sicker and sicker from bad food to medications. Sometimes you have to take medications, but they are a poison, so it affects something. Vaccinations, sometimes you have to take them, but there's issues. Okay, you want to educate yourself, and when you see a doctor, you want to get another opinion. I have a friend who thinks he has prostate cancer. Okay, and it could be a false positive. Okay, I was talking to another friend about it, and it happens a lot. And you know, you just don't know. And those are things that can be reversed as well if you do the research. But get another doctor's opinion, right? Doctors are not God, okay? And they just say things and prescribe things like candy, okay? It's amazing to me. And I lost my parents, okay? And I can tell you from experience how that went down. They're good with some things, bad with other things, right? My mentor that saved my life also passed away, right when my mom passed away. And he knew this too, and he'd be in the hospital, and I believe they killed him as well, okay? So look at the full picture and make those small choices to take a walk and see the difference. Start tracking how you feel, make it a priority, right? And I'll tell you, I feel great. How do you feel? That's what I want to know. How do you feel? And are you making that decision to make that a priority no matter what's going on for you, right? So, anyways, a great day today. I was able to entertain my business, which I'm an entertainer, balloon artist, and I always say I make balloon animals. I don't want to look like a balloon animal, right? And that was at an ice cream social with seniors. They were great. There was kids there. I've done it for many years. Like I said, a lot of fun. I didn't eat any ice cream. If I have ice cream, it's gonna be keto. So staying away from that. Too much sugar, but it looked good. I'm all set with that, you know. So anyway, my goal is to keep doing 5 miles at least here. And what I'll do is I will keep going after I finish the live, and I'll be posting about it on my other social media platforms. And I'm easing into the 10 miles very soon. But the 5 miles with the 10,000 steps, I've researched that. And there's something to be said about that number, what a difference it is. And it might be you're watching this and that you say, gosh, I can't even walk a little bit. And start someplace. Make a decision on something. And that's why I just started walking and said, hey, let me walk because this will make me accountable to the world and other people that I've met on here. So many wonderful friends I'm already meeting, new ones and old ones. It's been amazing. And I so appreciate that. And again, just those small choices. So sometimes you got to move things around. I tend to go to the Brazilian barbecue once a week, and I overeat at that for sure. But at least it's meats. But with keto, you want to do a certain amount and not overdo it. And you want to do like 3 to 4 times the amount of good fats over meat to balance it off. But there's a day that I may not do that, and I think Friday night will be that day. I went last week as well. We'll see. I go with one of my friends. And but to be honest with you, I'm so satisfied on this wellness quest, and I do keto paleo for health more than weight. Weight is great, weight loss, and I definitely want to fit in some clothes a little bit better. But with keto, you so notice that you lose inches overweight. I don't get obsessed with a scale. I go on a scale like once a week because, why? It's everybody else's issue. It's how you look and how you feel, right? That's really the true measure of everything. And just adding up those little wins, just tracking, keeping track of everything, seeing how you feel. And that's what matters, You have energy and clarity, right? It's great. And that's what it's all about. So let me know where you're from. Let me know if this resonates with you. And I love you to join the Wellness Quest. It's complimentary, helping everybody around, or do a health survey. Send me an email. Let me know. I'd love to help you because I was helped. I want to pass the baton on with that. And subscribe and hit the notification bell. Big shout out to everybody. We're at 199. With your help today, we'll hit 200 possibly or over, and that'll be great. And that way you won't miss me going live every day and chatting. Nothing is edited on here. It's all live, no AI. It's real. You never know where I'm going to walk. Yes, I walk a lot in my town because I have a track here and it's just convenient. But I've walked in Las Vegas a few weeks ago. I've walked in all different places. So, and I will make an effort to make it interesting too, to walk in some other places too. But it's really about, you know, if I can motivate somebody, you can motivate me, we can stay accountable. And that's what it's about, this station. And that's what I love about it. So it hits a few purposes. It helps me, helps you, and so be it. So we want to attract the right people with the right avatar to each other and who are working on that because I need you as much as you need me, right? We all need each other. I've been on these wellness quests for a bunch of years now. And first I was like, oh, I'm not going to do that. And being a captain and all that of it, there's a complimentary thing, there's prizes. It's like a 9-week challenge. And in between, I doing this with a station. But you hear so many stories from people. We have a Zoom once a week. I tape it, it goes on my YouTube station on Sunday. And I don't know, with Father's Day this week, we probably pre-tape it, but it'll be on the station. And we discuss different things. Like I have a friend, longtime friend here, who's on this wellness quest, Lucy, and she joined it. And she was sharing her story about her child. And Blanca is her second one. She's a friend of mine, comes to my balloon convention. She's in Los Angeles. And she was sharing about her son. It was just good information. So we're all sharing, trying to help each other and stay accountable. It's a great community, and I so appreciate it. And I appreciate the extension with YouTube because this tool has changed my life with this. And, don't always want to walk alone, always want to be on the phone or something. And here I can, and you can too. So, like I said, if it motivates you to start your station to walk, let me know. I would love to subscribe and cheer you on. And if you are on the same page, then this station's for you. And if you're visiting, saying other things, whatever, you know, it's just really about the wellness quest on here. So again, everybody, keep it moving. Come walk with me wherever you're on the world. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. And subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let's hit over 200. I appreciate that. And I will see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a good one. Over and out. Take care. Bye-bye.